Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am Samantha, and today I'm going to be addressing the question, why on earth do your puppies cost so much money? So if I could sum up that answer for you, it would be because I'm providing you with something of extremely high value, okay? Let me give you an example. Who wants a dog that acts like this?
All right, Diego!
Diego loves to bite the hand that feeds him, and his relentless attacks are taking their toll.
How about a dog that acts like this?
Wait, no. What? Oh my God. Oh, no.
Her labs will leave her with a serious injury.
Please, what's your nose? Yeah.
What do you normally do when this happens then? Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Of course not. Nobody wants a dog that's going to act like that, okay? So, now, before I get into anything, let me first tell you that I'm gonna tell you all the things that I'm doing as a breeder to give you the best dog physically and health possible for you, the best temperamented dog I can possibly give you, the best family dog I can possibly give you. However, I am not a miracle worker and I'm still giving you a dog, okay? For example, my dogs, my puppies that I have not been extremely diligent as training as I was with our girls when we first got them, look what they did to my flower bed. Or how about my door wreath? So it happens, right? A dog is always going to be a dog, even if it's a healthy dog. You leave a dirty diaper and lay on the middle of the floor. Who has done that? They're gonna rip it up and eat the dog poop or the baby poop out of it. They're a dog, okay? You leave the trash wide open, they're gonna get into it, okay? They're dogs. I'm not a miracle worker. You have to train them, you have to take care of them, okay? However, my job as a breeder and what I'm setting out to do is to set you up with the healthiest dog I can possible and also make it the best experience of having a family dog as I possibly can. So I'm gonna go through, here we are, 5 ways that I do that. The first thing that I wanna do for you as a breeder is to provide a dog that is extremely healthy, okay? So, for example, unless you're a breeder, you probably don't know this. If you breed, let's say a Harlequin and a Merle together, 2 spotted dogs, you are gonna have puppies that are prone to being deaf and blind. So I'm not going to breed 2 dogs that are going to create unhealthy puppies. Or say there is a dog that has a heart murmur or has hip dysplasia or is prone to that. I'm not going to breed that dog because I don't want to provide puppies that could carry that negative health trait, okay? So the first thing that we did before we started the process of breeding was we got both of our girls health tested through OFA. OFA stands for Orthopedic Foundation of Animals. They passed all their OFA testing, but with any breed, they are prone to different things. So for Great Danes, the 4 things that OFA requires us to test is heart, thyroid, eyes, and hip and elbow dysplasia, okay? So both of our girls that we have, Kimber and Benelli, have passed all of these tests, okay? We got them tested. Once they passed all of those, it was like, oh, okay, maybe we're gonna go into breeding now. And they award dogs that have taken all of those tests and passed, okay? So some breeders will catch you and they'll say, oh yes, all of our dogs are health tested, but they won't tell you that they didn't pass 2 out of the 4. CHIC is Canine Health Information Center. So if a dog has been awarded a CHIC number, that means that they've not only taken the test, but they've passed And those tests are publicly published in an online database. So you, as the buyer, could go and check those out and see our dog's tests. So be aware of breeders that say, oh, our dogs are health tested, but then you can't find the results anywhere. Probably because they're trying to hide it. Now, I totally get it. You invest in a dog for 2 years and they don't pass the health testing. You're gonna freak out as a breeder, right? But my job as a Christian, first and foremost, is to ethically breed these dogs and morally. So if you guys get anything from me, it is that I'm honest and upfront, and I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on here. If we have problems, I'm gonna be truthful with you because that's the God that I serve and that's what he expects of me. Okay, so after all the the health testing, the next thing I did was through paw print genetics. I got the girls genetically tested to see if they carried any diseases or anything like that to, again, make sure that they weren't going to pass on anything to the puppies that was undesirable, that was going to make them unhealthy. And once they passed those tests and we got those genetic tests back, we were going. We said, okay, Lord, let's do it. You're paving the way. Everything's going good so far. So then we started looking at studs. Now, Benelli was paired with Dexter, and Kimber was paired with Apollo. Now, Apollo is not genetically health tested as of yet. He's still a pretty young guy, but his dad, Dexter, is a champion, which basically means that AKC, which is American Kennel Club, also our girls are registered through there, they take the standard breed, the best of that breed, and then judge them on numerous things. And if they pass and win, they're a champion. So that's what Dexter is. So that's where Benellis are coming from. And then Grandpa to Kimber's Benellis, both litters come from champion lines. Okay, again, something that I am a breeder and trying to provide you the best dog possible. So the second thing that as a breeder that I am doing, apart from all of the health stuff, is I am training these puppies on an advanced curriculum. The curriculum that we are raising these puppies on is this right here, okay? And it's called the Ultimate, I don't like to say it, Badass Breeder Guide, okay? So I've taken classes from this lady. We follow this book, and basically her history is that she was into therapy dogs. So her goal was to raise dogs that would be really good therapy dogs. So a lot of the training, a lot of the things that she is teaching is along those lines of thinking. But basically a therapy dog is a really, really well-behaved dog. So even if your dog's not going to be a therapy dog, you still want to have the best dog possible, right? That is well-behaved and listens and all of those things. So that's why we have chosen to use this program and to raise these puppies on this program. So something else that I'm doing for you as a breeder is, you know, just like I talked about in the providing support, I only have the puppies for the first 8 weeks of their life. After that, they're yours. From 0 to 16 weeks is when a puppy is most impressionable. That's when the foundation is being laid for that puppy's behavior. So one thing that I'm including in my puppy go home bags is this book from Jeanette, and it is Raising the Empowered Puppy. Okay, so I want you to have the tools that you're gonna need to continue the things that we're doing so that your dog will be the best family dog possible. You know, the link in the description so that you can check out her videos. She is a wealth of information. You'll get to see why we're doing a lot of these things. But you know, we started the puppies out on ENS. Check out that video if you haven't. I think it's the 2-week update video on our page, and ESI, which is early scent introduction. We're doing handling exercises. I think I mentioned this in another video. But we're doing all of these things so that when we give you a puppy, it has been in numerous situations. It's been exposed to different things. Some puppies that you get that have never had a collar on what's one of the first things that you do as a puppy owner is you put a leash and a collar on it. Well, if it's never had a collar on it, you're gonna put that collar on it and it's gonna be freaking out like, what is this? So that's one of the things that we do is we put a collar on it and we just desensitize them. And then by the time they're 8 weeks, we're kind of tugging on it and pulling so that they're used to that. Another thing that we do towards 6, 7 weeks is we crate train. No, I'm well aware that not every person that gets a dog from us is going to be home like we are all day because I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom. So we crate train them, and even our family, you know, when we leave, we do put the dogs, we obviously have the kennels now, but the boys stay inside right now and they're in crates. So we crate train the puppy so that the puppy, when you bring that puppy home, it's been in a crate. It's being exposed to all of these things, these scenarios, these objects that in the day-to-day life that they're going to be introduced to. So because we put such time and effort into making sure that we're following this advanced puppy curriculum, that's also why I'm providing you with a high value dog. The next reason why our dogs are so expensive is because I am basically committing myself to however long that Dane lives to you. I will be available to you for questions, for concerns. You have lifelong support, okay? So I'm still technically working even after you take that puppy home. If you need something, you know, I'm gonna be here for you. I'm gonna answer your calls. I'm not going to take your money and be like, well, see you, bye. I'm going to be here for you. If you have questions, anything I can do to help. Again, not a miracle worker, but I will do my best and find answers for you if there's something that you're struggling with. I want to support and encourage you and equip you the best that I can. So a lot of times breeders will, again, take your money and they're done with you. That's not my goal. My goal is to provide a good family dog and equip you and support you through that dog's life. So that's a huge commitment that we are committing ourselves to be here for you. So that's another reason why our dogs are so expensive. Another reason that our dogs are so expensive is the fact that they're a Dane. If you've done any research, Danes are one of the most amazing dogs, okay? Do your research. If you haven't already watched our video, I'll put a link to it in the description. Here it is. Go check it out as to why Danes make the best family dogs. That's all I'm gonna say is go watch that video. Okay, my last point in why our dogs are so expensive is my time. Okay, I would never expect somebody to provide a service for me, whether it was work on my car or build my house or teach my children phonics. I would never expect you to provide a service for me and not pay you, okay? The amount of work that goes into these puppies is absolutely insane. See this girl right here? She puts so much work into these puppies. She's handling them, she's working with them, she's caring for them. We're cleaning up poop, we're doing all these things, we're researching, you're paying for all of that, okay? So if you wanna go get a mutt, which is totally fine, there's nothing wrong with mutts that were accidentally bred in the back of the farmyard, that's fine, more power to you, but that is not what I'm providing you. I'm providing you with an extremely high valuable dog that we have put, our entire family has put a ton of time into. Obviously, if I was comparing the amount of time to what I'm getting paid, I would not do it, okay? It's not worth it, okay? So if you're thinking about being a breeder, you better have something else on the side that you're doing because you're not gonna make it. So it is definitely a labor of love for sure, okay? But like I said, another reason that our puppies are so much is you're paying for our time too. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope that if you are interested in one of our Danes and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. I hope that kind of explains it to you. You know, somebody sees a cute picture of a puppy and they think, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. But then when you go into the logistics of it, you're like, oh my gosh, I could never spend that much money on a puppy. Totally get it. I was there too when I first bought our Danes. But now that I'm a breeder and I understand the amount of time, the amount of money, the amount of research, all the things that go into it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I just stole that dog from that guy. All right, so I get it. I hope that, you know, as I went through these things, you guys are more knowledgeable about it. You're not, you know, questioning why. You get it, and I hope that it was encouraging to you. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you back next week for week 5 update. Take care.